Hey guys, wanted to go ahead and just do a really quick review of the Aston Swift. There are no reviews on this on YouTube, at least none I can see, which are really kind of discussing the problems that I've had with this particular device. And so yeah, I want to go from there. So this is a shock mount. Basically, so this is different from the other Rycote shock mounts that I have, because those, they have little nubbins like this, but you have to screw it in, and it's a much more tighter fit. The way this works is that it actually is more like a clamp, and that goes in. And conceptually, I was like, dude, that's kind of rad, right? So that means basically like a Neumann, a new or something this small, it clamps that in. It's faster, right? Or something like a Rode NT1, you clamp that in. It's faster. Like, that's so fast. So why am I returning this? Why am I not keeping this? So the problem is actually, it's not their fault. They actually clearly mention it, but I didn't really put much thought into it. And that's this. So basically, this goes up to from 40 to 60 millimeters in diameter. And I didn't really think much about it. I was like, oh, that's great. That's pretty much everything. But 60 millimeters to cap off at 60 is really, that sucks. That's actually really, really little. So as an example, the MXL 770, this is 60 millimeters maximum, 60 millimeters, right? So when I go here and I try to put this on here, like from the top, you can't do it from the top. And when I try to come at it from the bottom, it is really, I honestly feel like I'm going to break it. It doesn't feel like it's going to be able to hold it really well. And I actually feel like it's digging into the microphone, which makes me a little nervous. And what I'm realizing is, but they tell you right off the bat that 60 millimeters is the most it can do. But what I'm realizing is 60 millimeters is just, I need more than that. And they have the universal shock mount, which I have, and I'll talk about it. And that one goes up to 65. But 60, in my opinion, is just too little. The other issue that people have mentioned, there's a few people that have mentioned this, is that this tends to, what happens is, while it will lock it in, what will happen is over time, your microphone will just slip down. So what you need to do is you actually have to get sandpaper and sand this down. And I'm like, that's stupid, because then you definitely for damn sure can't return it. So that's like a fault in the engineering of how they built it. Okay, now compare and contrast that to another one, which I'm going to talk about shortly. This is another one that I bought. This is a Chinese product that I bought today, and I learned about this from Bark, actually. There's a different one. But basically, let me show you how simple this is, right? So this is the newer, and all you do is just pop that in. It's like a clamp, and boom. You got yourself one right here, right? We took care of that. This is the MXL, the Rode NT1, right? Boom, clapping that in. Now you've got a Rode NT1. Clamp that in, right? Look at the MXL. Doesn't matter how fat it is. It'll do it, right? Boom, got that done. Versus with this, sorry. Well, maybe not that smooth, but pretty smooth. But with this, it's struggling. Like, it literally can't even handle an MXL. It's just like, and it's funny because even the reviews mention that. So that's something you should know. What I do also want to mention is, I made another review today of the onstage one. Compare and contrast that. See how this nubbin here? Like, it's much more stable here. Remember that onstage one was like all flitzy? This is how it should be. This is actually technically good quality, technically well built. The only problem with this is that it stops at 60, and you got to go more than 60. So yeah, you guys have a great one. Okay, bye.